Hi guys, so I finally completed the stock attachment for my project. So I'll make this available in Thingiverse account as well. So for those who want to make use of it, you can. So basically I've modified all the changes that I want. So first off, of course, is the attachment. So I make basically a hole at the end so that later on I can channel wires through it. And also I've modified a little bit on here so that to make it tighter. If you watch my previous video, you know that it's actually not there. There's still some gap in between, so I make it tighter. So another thing to improve on is basically the part itself over here. So basically I make the changes so that in the final version is like this. So if you were to follow me on Instagram, so you probably know that I went through quite a number of changes. Initially it's basically this version is a bit tight. I mean, I'm sorry, not tight, but it's a bit squarish over here, so it's pretty painful. So actually I went on to make another version, which is this fella over here, which I think is pretty okay. But the problem is because this portion becomes pretty rounded, so it's when you shoulder it's just gonna slip off. So eventually I end up with this version, which I'm pretty happy about it. And it's basically with feedback from my viewers as well, what to improve on. And basically over here I've also included an opening here. It's basically for myself. It's for me to eventually place a switch over here, which I'll push in all the way. Okay, so it's going to be an on-off switch for my so-called Arduino. Yeah, so over here, so you can see that this is the final version, and I just gonna attach it like this. So probably I'm gonna apply like some super glue or something there to make it stick better. So over here, not much of a change. If you watch my previous video, you know how I do the attachment over here. Basically use a cubic dart, something like this. This is the catch itself. The dart will be acting as a so-called spring. Okay, and yeah, so another thing to note is basically for this guy over here, the catch itself, one part of it is sort of slanted. It should be facing towards the stock attachment itself. And then when you print it out, you print it out upright. Over here you might want to like do some light sanding, because this edge is pretty flat. Sometimes you'll get a little bit sharp, so you can do some light sanding so that it becomes a smoother attachment. Now if you take a look, I've implemented a groove so that I can put a magnet over here. For my Thingiverse account, I also upload the source file. I use Design Spark Mechanical, so I guess the source file will be useful if you need to modify it to the size of the magnet that is available to you. I know not everybody have the same accessibility to materials, so I guess providing the source file will be good. Basically I'm using a 30 by 5 by 3 mm magnet on the this part, as well as the chip itself. So over here, this guy actually gave me some problem when I try to sort of like improve it. So if you can see, okay, this is the old one. The printing is pretty bad. Okay, not too sure whether you can view it. So if you were to take a look, so I tried to resolve it. So end up I print it up basically upright instead of this way up. So okay, it's a lot better. As you can see, it's a lot smoother. Okay, so previously I said I want to lock the chip with the magnet. So you can see over here, it just sort of like stick it in. It's pretty secure. Okay, with the strong magnet, can't really release it. Okay, you can see that, it just go in. So I'm pretty happy about it. Okay, so if we let's sort of like oh yes, I want to demonstrate that although for myself it's basically for me to house the Arduino, so but this space I make it such that you can really house a battery if you want to. Let me just go and get one. Okay, so basically this is a very big battery which I intend to use, but like I said, this space over here basically is for me to house my Arduino, but I designed such that in the future if I want to use it to house battery I can. So in fact it's pretty big. In fact you can even slot in a 9V if you want some LED or whatever. Okay, I think you can incorporate a 9V as well. Okay, and then even on top of it you can sort of like put in this battery itself. Okay, it is still big enough, and okay, you can house a lot of things inside basically. Okay, so I think this will be quite useful if in the future I want to sort of like get rid of the battery compartment and then make a shorter version of the Rapidstrike. Okay, anyway, let's put this together, see how it works. Okay, so over here, okay, I'm going to open this. Okay, I'm just going to place this here, the other side. Okay, so over here just fit in. This guy will just go in. So you might need to assist over here to just to push it up if it's not entirely locked, but it should be pretty secure. Okay, so over here now you have it. It's stock itself, ready to go. Okay, so this will be my stock for my project. Okay, and it'll be available on Thingiverse account. The whole entire set I'll just post it as one file. Yeah, I mean not one file, but in one Thingiverse description over here. Okay, so again, this attachment over here you can fit in any other attachment like the one that is provided by Worker. Is it Worker? F10555, I think. It fits well. You can also for your Nerf attachment, you can also fit with your Nerf attachment. For the butt stop, if you like, okay, you can actually fit into a stripe if you want. So it does fit. Yeah, so it does fit pretty well if you want. So okay, sorry. Yep. So this is where I'm at the project. So yeah, this will be printed this way. The only support that you need is basically at the catch area. The rest of the part you do not need any support. This will be printed upright as well, no support required. This will be printed upright as well. There's a small piece over here whereby you print separately and then you just hammer it in, right? And then of course the catch this way. Okay, and then the plate is basically this way. So yep, so I'm tungsten. So thanks for watching. Yep.